TOFA has been a beacon of honor and recognition for Filipinos across the world. This 13th year marks a significant milestone as the event moves beyond its traditional New York setting to embrace the vibrant Filipino community in Los Angeles. It seeks to unite and uplift Filipino Americans by recognizing their outstanding contributions to various fields. It's a celebration of resilience, courage, and remarkable accomplishments that Filipinos have achieved on the global stage. This year's event was hosted by King of Talk, Boy Abunda.
Guess what, you guys? I had a one-on-one interview with Boy Abunda, the one and only. Do you guys want to check it out? Let's go. Welcome to Make Your Mark on GMA Pinoy TV. I'm here right now with the King of Talk, Boy Abunda.
Maraming salamat, Mark.
You're welcome, you're welcome. Okay, Tito Boy, describe yourself in 5 words. So what would the 5 words be?
This is not original, but this is again the first time I'm listening to the question. 5 words was, I think if I'm not mistaken, the way Betty Davis answered this question when she was asked by Barbara Walters.
Oh.
5 words.
Okay.
I am just too much.
I love that. And you're never too much, you're just right.
But that's not mine. That's not original. But I remember just now Betty Davis answering Barbara Walters that.
Okay.
So I am just too much.
And what about your pet peeve? What's your pet peeve?
Microphones.
I know, I was just about to say that. His microphone has to be on the left side, not on the right side.
Yeah,
I never knew that.
Yeah, but think about seriously. Professionally, I cannot stand people who don't work hard.
Yes. Yeah, me too. I don't like lazy. I think if you wake up, you give 110% and you have to be detail oriented and just, I always say, don't follow your goals, chase your goals.
That's
right. And what makes you smile, Tito Boy? What makes you smile all the time? Like today, like what made you smile today?
Anything that looks good. I don't mean this statement in the physical sense, but also in the spiritual, emotional sense. Loving nanay, loving your parents, being respectful, smiling at other people. So these are things that make me feel happy and I smile.
Yes, and and you make us smile all the time, right? And I do believe that, you know, every day is a gift from God. Like, it's magic. It's like sometimes we take for granted that like we're awake and we're alive, and it's the joy of that alone is just what makes life worth living. Just being surrounded with the people you love, like you said, and just enjoying everything, your parents and your siblings, and that's all about life, just being happy.
Nothing can survive gratitude. Not even bashing, trolling, negativity cannot survive gratitude. So when you wake up grateful,
yes,
it's not just counting your blessings, but it's actually embracing and celebrating the now. The pandemic told us one thing that's very important. And what is this? That life is very important. It's unpredictable. We don't know what's going to happen next. You know, when Eckhart Tolle, the famous philosopher, is a very good friend of Oprah Winfrey, when he keeps on talking about the power of now, that life is a series of present moments. You don't think about the past. You don't think about what's going to happen tomorrow, because we've been taught, especially by the pandemic, that we're not sure about what's going to happen.
You know, my mom passed away 14 years ago of breast cancer, and you know, sometimes
Nanay passed on December of 2019.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, and a mother's love never dies, and I just feel like she's always with us, but I just wish that, like, I told her, like, how much I loved her. I told her I love her, but I didn't tell her how much I love her, like, with emotion.
Feel that cup until it runneth over, so that the spillage is something that you can share with others.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Not my words, Oprah's. Yeah, it's her.
is it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's an amazing lady.
She's an amazing woman.
Okay, speaking of Oprah, if there was like one person that you want to interview anywhere in the entire world, who would it be?
Before I answer that,
Yeah.
I'll tell you a story.
Okay.
And I have not spoken about this publicly.
Okay.
Some years ago, because I'm such an ambitious interviewer, but good kind of ambition.
Yes.
I wrote letters of invitation for interviews. Sinulatan ko po si Oprah Winfrey.
Oh.
Sinulatan ko po si Barbara Walters. I'm a disciple of Barbara Walters, as Oprah is a great fan of the great Barbara Walters. Sinulatan ko po, buhay pa noon si Maya Angelou, Dr. Maya Angelou. Sinulatan ko po si Hillary Clinton. You know, I did the writing because
Yeah.
I just wanted to try. You know who came back to me? Hillary Clinton.
Ooh.
She wrote me back and said, we can probably, through, of course, the great Loida Nicholas Lewis,
Yes.
who is a friend of Hillary, she said, we might be able to do an interview during the fall. The fact that she returned my letter, the fact that she said, dear boy,
Wow.
was enough for me. But you know why I wrote those letters, Mark?
Why?
Making a mark, really.
Why?
Because the story of the great Oprah Winfrey, when she was starting in broadcast, sinulatan niya si Maya Angelou. Dr. Maya Angelou, can I have a 5-minute interview with you?
Wow.
So when she got her 5 minutes, Oprah Winfrey stopped the interview and said, Dr. Angelou, I had my 5 minutes, thank you.
Right.
And Maya Angelou said, no, you continue. And Oprah said, no, I asked for my 5, I got my 5, thank you. And that started a beautiful, wonderful friendship.
Wow.
That happened to me. Again, the story is,
Yeah.
Sarah Jessica Parker came to the Philippines.
Yes.
She came to the Philippines because she was a guest of honor when Aura, the mall, at BGC opened. They were giving me 12 minutes to
Okay.
do the interview, only for me to find out that the organizers had moved the interview an hour earlier.
Oh.
So, when I was told that it was an hour earlier, syempre gumising ho ako, and then I rushed to the venue, only for me to find out that MJ Felipe had already sat down because sayang yung aking 12 minutes. I was the only one doing an interview with Sarah Jessica Parker.
Wow.
Dumating ho ako, I still had 6 minutes.
Yeah.
So I sat down, I was ready for the interview. I did research, I prepared for the
Yes.
interview. I sat down in front of her, and after the 6 minutes, I said, Sarah, thank you. I had my 6 minutes. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I've just not forgotten that.
I love that. I love Sarah Jessica.
I love her.
Is she nice? I've never.
Very nice and very smart.
So Tito Boy, this is like my first talk show on GMA Pinoy TV. What advice as a veteran can you give me for being a successful talk show host?
Every time you start a talk show, just jump into it.
Okay.
Stop overthinking.
Okay.
Just do it.
Just do it. And I'm doing it.
Yes, that's the way to do it.
Right.
You know, listening, being interested, watching people, talking to people,
Yeah.
and acknowledging that there are lives outside of your life. Go to books, go to films, be interested so that you'll be interesting.
Well, thank you so much, Tito Boy, for all your time and your efforts and what you've done to the Filipino community. I just honor you and I adore you.
Thank you very much, Mark.
Thank you so much.
And continue to make a mark.
Yes, here, I'll make your mark on GMA Pinoy TV. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. We're hanging out with my good friend, the amazing trailblazer, a Filipino icon, the founder of the Outstanding Filipino Awards. Please welcome my good friend, Elton Lugay.
Thank you so much, Mark. Thanks for having me. I'm so honored to be here with you and your new show, Make Your
Yeah.
Mark. Congratulations to you as well.
Oh my God, thank you so much. And I'm interviewing the top trailblazers that have paved the way, not only for the Filipino community, but for also the entire world. And I'm just so blessed and grateful to have you here on my show. And we are celebrating because congratulations on the 13th year of TOFA. Wow.
I am so humbled. Think again. I'm not used to being interviewed.
Mhm.
As you know, I'm also a journalist, so I'm used to doing interviews. So
Yes.
it is a complete opposite for me. So thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And it was just I was like, saying like, what am I gonna talk to Elton about? But like honestly, one of the most memorable things I had about you was actually being part of TOFA in Carnegie Hall in 2018. Yay! And I was one of the awardees, and I was just like, wow, like what an honor to be selected and to be at Carnegie Hall and to be part of this amazing event. So how did this whole idea evolve? Because it's an amazing idea.
Yes, Mark, the idea behind TOFA came from a strong desire to support and uplift the film community. And even though we didn't have much money, we took on the challenge of hosting our first TOFA event at Carnegie Hall, which was a big dream, you know. I remember a community leader asking if we could afford the rental and pay the performers,
Yeah.
among other expenses. So I was honest and said that we didn't have the resources, but I believed that people would support us and see the importance of our event. So now, after many years, we have grown bigger and stronger. Our goal has always been to celebrate the achievements of our fellow Filipinos and give them a platform to share their stories. And we want to inspire others and show that our presence outside of the Philippines matters, you know? So TOFA is now recognized as the top awards event for Filipinos living abroad. So thanks to our community. Thanks to you.
Yes, thank you. And you know what? You are right. It's like so inspiring and so motivating to hear the stories of strangers who became our friends. Because for me, whenever I go to TOFA, it's always discovering the undiscovered and to share their story and to highlight their successes and also their triumphs as well. And a lot of people don't realize that this is not given to us on a silver platter. Like our success has not given to us in a silver platter. We had to like dig and claw and work our way up. And, that's what we want to have people know, that our lives isn't easy. It's very challenging. And for us Filipinos, we have to even prove to others even harder. And that's why the TOFA Awards was created. And thanks to you.
Thank you.
Now, I heard that you went to the White House. Tell us about that. Like, I've always wanted to like go inside the White House, like probably take a few souvenirs, go to the bathroom like in the White House. But you made an appearance at the White House, so tell us about that.
About 5 years ago, I had the privilege of bringing my TOFA awardees on a holiday tour of the White House. So I think I brought at least 20 people then. And last year, my TOFA artists were invited to perform holiday songs for visiting tourists. And I am incredibly grateful that to the Biden-Harris administration for their support to TOFA. This year, the Vice President Harris sent a greeting message praising our efforts in promoting Filipino excellence worldwide. So there's that.
That is amazing. And that's amazing. How amazing is it for TOFA to be recognized by these world leaders?
Mark, it is important to note that virtually anyone can be nominated for a TOFA award as long as they meet the criteria. And the selection process aims to recognize and honor individuals who have made notable achievements and positive impacts within our Filipino community and beyond. with each passing year, we are gaining more notice from individuals or influential individuals in our community. And that alone inspires us to do better for our community.
Yes, I love that. Well, thank you so much, Elton, for being one of my trailblazers. You are such a hero to so many.
Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome.
You're at your best at M Beauty by Dr. Tess. That's been our slogan.
I only want the best. America's favorite dermatologist, Dr. Tess.
And we're not going to change it. At M Beauty, you can get the celebrity treatment too.
I trust Dr. Tess.
I see beauty in everyone I meet.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Dr. Tess.
Hey, Dr. Tess, I just want to say thank you so much for boosting my confidence. Love you so much. Mwah.
You're welcome. Call now for your free consultation.
Your best at M Beauty by Dr. Tess.
The 2023 TOFA was held in Los Angeles, and among the esteemed awardees is GMA Network's award-winning broadcast journalist, Jessica Soho. And here's my interview with Jessica Soho. Hi, welcome to Make Your Mark on GMA Pinoy TV. Right here, right now, we have the amazing one and only Jessica Soho.
Hi, Mark. My God, you make me sound so exceptional. I'm just like you. It's just that the other way around. It's the other way around. Now you're asking me the question, so don't make me sound too much.
No, you're never too much. You're always amazing. Well, thank you so much for coming on my show.
Anytime, it's my pleasure.
All right, so let's get to it. Like, I know you're a journalist, but if you weren't a journalist, what would you be?
I wanted to be a lawyer. Actually, I was taking up political science in college in preparation to going to law school, but I was having a tough time with algebra.
I'm not good at algebra.
For some strange reason, political science had 4 required mathematics subjects, and I was having difficulty with the first one. So I said, I'm never gonna graduate. I have a disability with math, with numbers. So I looked for the course that required only one subject, and the first course that I saw was journalism. So that was how I ended up taking up journalism. And then even when I was already taking up journalism, I actually didn't plan on becoming a journalist until one day I was so inspired by the stories or the exploits of my professor, who was a working journalist at the time. His name was Louis Beltran. So, and it just occurred to me just like that. It was like a flashbulb moment. I said, oh, maybe I could do that. So that was how it started for me.
That is an amazing journey, and look where you are now.
Yes, nothing was planned. Everything, I think, it was God's unseen hands that were guiding me.
God is always good. God is always protecting us, right?
Of course, yes.
And Miss Jessica, your career is so fast-paced. Like, what does Jessica do behind closed doors or in your free time?
Oh, simple. I empty my head. And that's a challenge, right? My life is so frenetic, and my schedule's so erratic, and it's like my mind is on overdrive most of the time. It's like I'm on steroids, so it's the adrenaline rush, So even if I have like 2 or 3 days off, you never calm down because your mind is always on overdrive. I read a lot, and I'm always conceptualizing stories and sometimes maybe programs that I can do later on, or maybe story concepts that I can contribute to our department. Always on content generating mode,
I love that. And I know, Jessica, you mentioned you covered every story from breaking news to everything out there, but what is the most memorable story that you covered in your life?
I think it should be the stories that almost cost me my life. So I've experienced how it is to be hostage. We almost got killed by a landmine in Afghanistan, And I've also experienced how it is to be taken up for dead because the small plane that we were in lost its way on our way to the Spratlys. This is the time when people didn't even know where the Spratlys were. This was before there were cell phones and there was Wi-Fi, and the plane that we were on didn't even have navigational devices. So our pilots had, paper maps, and and we thought that was the island of the Philippines, but it was actually the island being claimed by whatever of the 6 countries that were claiming the Spratlys. And so we didn't know. And then Manila, our office, and my relatives, my family, they all thought we were dead because they know it took a while before Manila was informed that we actually had to do an emergency landing in one remote island that's so small and it's not even named in the map.
Well, I'm glad you're here. And, I want to ask you some fun questions. Like, Filipinos are always known for like karaoke. What is your go-to karaoke song? What is your...
I do a mean rendition of Dancing Queen, complete with a funny choreograph with the hands and everything, and it never fails to drive people crazy.
If your life was made into a song, what was the title of the song be?
God, I haven't thought of that, but Mary, maybe I Will Survive.
And you totally have survived. Miss Jessica, thank you so much for being part of Make Your Mark on GMA Pinoy TV.
Make Your Mark on GMA Pinoy TV. Thank you very much, Mark.
Thank you so much.
Mark Nicolas. Yeah.
Mark my words. I was living in New York and working at the Tyra Banks show when I heard my mom had stage 4 breast cancer. I moved back to Los Angeles and saw my mom take her last breath. I fell into depression and lost contact with my friends and family, but guess what? I knew my mom wouldn't want that life for me. I worked really hard in my career. I was inducted to the Asian Hall of Fame, made it on the 75 most influential Filipinos, and became one of the outstanding Filipinos in America. Her passing wasn't an end. It was the beginning of my new life. Grief can turn into growth, one step at a time.
So lovely to see you.
What is your favorite type of dance? Because I know there's cha-cha, merengue. Do you do all sorts? But is there one particular one that you love to do?
Yeah, so my main style was breakdancing. So I was on a show called So You Think You Could Dance.
Yeah. I think you're one of those people that are not only shattering the glass ceiling, you're breaking the glass ceiling as well.
Thank you. I'm doing my best to do my part, but trying to lift the whole community as we go. So lift as we climb.
And what are you expecting in this TOFA Awards tonight?
This is about celebrating the contributions of Filipinos everywhere.
Excited to showcase our talent, our leaders, our firsts, our pioneers.
I am so honored. It really is a privilege for me to be here.
You know, I've never been honored for being Filipino in my life, so this is actually a huge a blessing.
I think, I tell people, always be your best every day. Do your best, be your best. Try to be a blessing to others. And, cherish your family, your relationships, and have faith in God, And when you do that, you will fulfill your God-given purpose and you'll have an adventure like we do.
I'm expecting to see a lot of Filipinos who have made their mark in the community and are breaking barriers, and I'm so proud of all of them.
Thank you. Thank you, TOFA. Thank you to you too. And I like your outfit.
Thank you. I like yours too. Before I go, I just want to say a special thanks to Boy Abunda, Jessica Soho, and Elton Lugay. Don't forget to tune in next week. And don't forget, believe in yourself and make your mark.